Hello, I'm Kezia Bacon. Today, I'd like to show you a series of yoga postures that you can do while seated in a chair. So let's find a chair. And I recommend a chair that is stable, one that you can have your feet firmly on the floor while sitting in. Sometimes that means you have to sit forward. Some of the poses you'll also want to sit back. It can be nice to have room at your sides, but it's not absolutely necessary. So begin by sitting tall in your chair. Your hands can rest on your knees or in your lap, palms up or down, whichever feels right to you today. Close your eyes. Take a breath. And notice what your breathing is like right now. Can you allow your breathing to slow down and deepen a little bit? Take a few deep breaths. Breathing through your nose if you're able to. Notice how you're feeling right now. Checking in with your physical self. Notice what's going on in your body right now. Notice your energy level. Letting that go, check in with your mind. Notice what's going on in your head. And letting that go, check in at the heart with your emotional self. Notice how you're feeling. Then take a deep breath. As you exhale, let those awarenesses go, bringing your focus more inside. Starting your next breath down deep in your belly. And take a few deep, slow breaths, using as much of your lungs as you can. Please remember that with everything we do in this sequence, if it doesn't feel right to you, just back off or skip it. Lift your chin, think of lengthening the front and the back of your neck, holding your chin up for a couple breaths. Deep breath, and as you exhale, lower your head, letting your chin drop down toward your chest, but keep your spine lengthened. Bring your head to center, then bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Relax your left shoulder. Head to center and over to the other side. And let your head come back to center. Bend your elbows, lifting your forearms and hands. Spread your fingers wide apart, drawing your thumbs away from your index fingers. Middle fingers away from your index fingers. Pinkies away from the ring fingers. Hold that stretch. Keeping your fingers wide apart, bring your hands around in circles at the wrists. And then go the other way. Bring your palms together, interlace your fingers, turn palms out in front of you and straighten your arms, pressing into the base of each finger. You may be able to lift And lower your arms slowly in this position. If that doesn't feel right for you, just let your arms rest instead. And release your hands. Sweep your arms around behind you. Clasp your hands if you can, and roll your shoulders back, lifting your chest, lifting your arms up behind you. This will depend a little bit on how your chair is set up. You can always turn sideways like I have. Breathe here into the chest as we hold it open. Deep breath and release. Let your arms come back around to your sides. You can just let your left arm release at your side, or you may want to actually hold the chair, whichever feels better to you. But either way, bring your right arm up, reach for the ceiling, and then arch a bit to the left side. Think of extending through your lower spine as you do this. Breathe to your belly. Let your right arm come down and either relax that arm or take hold of the chair, and then bring the left arm up, something similar. Reach and arch. Extending through your lower spine and breathing to your belly. And bring that arm down. Hands to your knees or in your lap. Take a deep breath. For this one, you may want to sit back a little. Extend your right leg out in front of you, then point your toes. Press into your heel. Point, press, point, press, point, press, and release. Same thing on the other side. Point, press, point, press, point, press, and release. Right leg again, and this time make circles at the ankle. And go the other way. And same thing on the other side. Circles in one direction. And the other. And release. Deep breath here. Keeping the balls of your feet and the toes on the floor. Lift up onto tiptoes. And release. Lift. And release. We're holding a little bit longer each time. Once more, lift. And release. Now sit tall in your chair. You may want to scoot forward so that your feet are flat on the floor. It just depends on what works for you here. Lengthen your spine. Twist your upper body to the right. This may involve bringing your right arm over the back of the chair. Hold in this twisted position. Take a few breaths. Deep breath. Unwind slowly. Hands to your knees. Pause. Then lengthen your spine. Twist to the left. Again, you may want to bring your left arm over the back of the chair. Hold and breathe. Deep breath. Unwind. Sit back. Bring your right knee up. Clasp your hands on your right shin. Draw your knee toward your chest. Make sure the foot is relaxed. Set that leg down, same thing on the other side. Draw the left knee toward the chest. And release. Scooting forward a little bit, make sure your chair remains stable. Sliding your hands down your legs, fold over from the hips just to the extent that it feels safe to you. Letting your head and neck relax. If for any reason you're not supposed to be lowering your head below the level of your heart, you can certainly skip this one or just come down a little bit. To release, bring your palms to your thighs and press your upper body up again slowly. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Exhale through your mouth as your arms come down. And again, inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Close your eyes, rest your palms on your lap or your knees. Lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders. Let's make a few big circles back with the shoulders now. And then a few big circles to the front. Backward again, just once. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring them down. And we'll close with just two more of those. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And again. Rest your hands on your knees or in your lap. Close your eyes. Take a moment to tune in and notice how you're feeling. Thanks very much for doing chair yoga with me today. Om Shanti.